What's up, guys? It's me, Kakasui, back at it again. And I'm really happy, y'all know, because I just got a comment that was like, it was really dope. It made my day happy. I was really like, school's been really stressful. But that comment, that just made me happy. So, yeah, y'all gon' yeah. Today's shout out, I don't know if I have enough subscribers to do a shout out, but shout out goes to Mr. I Do What Ifs. Yeah, his name is, yeah, What If's boy. Yeah. So, we left off at part 2 where Naruto walks in to see a girl that he'd never seen before sitting next to Itachi as he antagonizes her on purpose as he says, Itachi, you graduated the Academy of 8 from the academy at the age of 8, am I correct? As Itachi says, yeah. Why? And Naruto says, and you picked out of all the girls, this girl. As she says, well, what do you mean by that, you brat? As Naruto says, what I mean is, you look pesky and annoying. And you seem to get on my nerves, even though I really just met you. Your voice is just nagging my ears, as he rubs his ears. As then she rushes him, as then Naruto pins her down to the ground, sitting on top of her as he grabs her hair and lifts her head up just enough so that he can whisper in her ear and says, do that again. I don't care if you're Itachi's girlfriend or not. I will kill you. Understand me? As she says, yes. As then he lets her go and tells Fugaku that he's gonna be gone for tonight, as he's going to stay the night with Sakura. As Fugaku's like, oh, okay, Naruto, just make sure to check in tomorrow after you figure out who your Jonin teacher is, okay? As Naruto says, yeah, got it. As then Itachi says, Naruto, you didn't have to do that to her, you know that, right? As Naruto says, did she not come at me crazy? I'm pretty sure she came at me crazy first. As she says, all I said was, who are you? And Naruto says, well, I said, who are you? And then you said, we're calling me ugly. I never said you were ugly. I said out of all the girls that Itachi could have picked, he picked you. That must mean there's something special about you, am I right? As then she slows down to think about it, saying, hey, you tricked me! As Naruto just laughs and says, whatever, as he leaves and walks to Sakura's house. He arrives at Sakura's house with Sakura's mother opening the door saying, Naruto, come in, we were expecting you. As Naruto says, wait, before I come in, is her cousins running around loose like some barbarians? As she says, nope, they're asleep. As Naruto walks in, as then he sees all these girls that are his age that don't have Sakura's face, but they all have pink hair. As Naruto walks in saying, Sakura, which one is Sakura? As then Sakura says, I'm right here, you dummy. And then all the girls look at Naruto as they say, he's cute. As then they try to run at him as Sakura says, wait, hold on. This one's off limits. This is my friend. As they say, aww. As Naruto says, hey, go to this address. As he gives them the address, this is where my brother Sasuke lives. He might like you guys. As they say, Sasuke! And then they run to that address. That'll hold them off for a while. I sent him to a fake address that's all the way in the Hidden Mist village. And Sakura says, well, you got them. As then Naruto says, well, are you excited for tomorrow? I hope we're on the same squad, don't you? Yeah, I do hope so, Naruto. As then, Naruto and Sakura go upstairs as they're watching TV. As soon as their movie ends, Sakura's crying because they just got done watching a sad movie. As then Naruto comforts her, pulling her close. As then Sakura isn't so in her feelings that she ends up, bruh. She kissed this dude Naruto on his neck, bro. Naruto ain't stop her. I wouldn't stop her either. But she just keeps going and going and going until eventually Naruto says, All right, all right. I get how much you love me, okay? I love you too, Sakura. Sakura just laughs, saying, who said I love you? Maybe I just wanted to do it because I was bored. As then Naruto says, uh-huh. Fine then. I'm not going to do it back. As she says, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. As Naruto says, well, it's too late now. As she has a pouty face on. As then Naruto cuddles her as they fall asleep. She falls asleep happy at the end. As then they wake up, get dressed, and go to the academy. As they go to the academy, everybody, as Sakura goes in first. As I say, hi Sakura, how was your night? As Sakura says, it was good. As then Naruto walks in. All the kids from the top row could see right at Naruto's neck. They see a purple mark on Naruto's neck and says, hey, go take off his shirt. No homo. But like they want the whole class to see his neck, to see what he has on his neck. And then he does that. He sends one of Naruto's friends down there saying, hey Naruto, let me see your hand real quick. As Naruto says, for what? As then he says, just do it, please. As Naruto holds out his hand. As it was a distraction. As then he pulled Naruto's shirt off, revealing the big old purple mark on Naruto's neck from Sakura. As the whole class sees it and Iruka sees it, saying, Naruto, what happened to your neck? As Naruto says, what do you mean? As he looks at his neck, saying, what? He couldn't even spit out the words as Sakura's just in the back, croaking up, saying, that's what you get. And then everybody looks at Sakura saying, Sakura, did you do that? Sakura says, no, it wasn't me. As Naruto says, I ran into a pole. And they say, you ran into a pole and it hit the corner of your neck. The one place that a pole probably could never reach you if you ran into it. It hit you right there on that part of your neck. And it gave you that purple mark right there. You ran into a pole. So Naruto says, yes. As they say, well, okay. As then Naruto says, that was easy enough. As everybody knows that it was Sakura. As then, it is time for their Jonies to be assigned. Team 7, Sasuke, Uchiha. Hinata, Hyuga. Rock, Lee. Team 8, Ino, Yamanaka. Choji, Akimichi. What to say? And Shikamaru Nara. What a drag. As then, Team 9, Naruto, Uchiha. Oh, who I want to be on their team? Yeah, Naruto, Uchiha. Sakura, Haruno. And who's somebody else that's pretty strong? Or that's decently strong. I'll do 10-10. As it's Naruto, Sakura, and 10-10 on a team. That's an interesting team. As then he says, what classes? Now wait here as your Jonin instructors walked in. Team 7. Kakashi actually arrives on time saying, Team 7, please stand up. As he sees Sasuke and the other two stand up as he says, God dang it, I wanted Naruto. God dang. I wanted Naruto, bro. God dang. As then he said, come go meet me on the roof. As he's mad, bro. As then Naruto said, he must be mad. As then teammates instructor comes in, Asuma Sarutobi, saying, teammate, stand up. As Asuma thinks, oh god, I got a bunch of lazies, a Kunoichi that's gonna be skillless, and a fat boy, and a lazy prodigy. Well, meet me at training ground 10. Got it? As then they say, Team 9, stand up. As my guy walks in saying, Team 9, stand up. As then Naruto, Sakura, and 10-10 stand up. As my guy's like, yes, I got my number 1 protege. As Naruto smiles, giving Guy a thumbs up. As Guy says, meet me at training ground 11 at training ground 9 in under 1 minute or 500 push-ups. As Naruto says, here, grab onto my shoulders. As Naruto says, flying thunder god. As then they teleport to training ground 9 before my guy gets there, running his full speed. As he says, how did you guys get here? As that he looks at Naruto and sees that Naruto use flying thunder god. He's like, well, Naruto, your speed has always been greater than mine. Even if I opened up the 8 inner gate of death, you'd still beat me in a race using that jutsu. As Naruto laughs, saying, probably not, but still, I am pretty fast. As my guy says, Naruto and his squad. Let's see who we have here. Please, pink-haired girl, tell me, what is your goal in life? Oh, well, my goal in life is to be a great kunoichi, and I want to surpass the great Lady Tsunade, and I want to become the first girl Hokage. As Naruto smiles. Then he says, now you, Bun Girl. As Tenten says, Bun Girl? My name is Tenten. As he says, alright, Tenten, what's your dreams and goals? I want to be the greatest to ever wield a weapon in all shinobi history. As Naruto says, As Tenten says, what are you humping at, Naruto? Well, I wield the blade, and I intend to be the best with the swords. You can be the best with any other thing, I guess. As Tenten says, fine. And my goals, just to be a great ninja overall. As then he says, now for the main attraction, Naruto Uchiha. What are your goals? Well, my goal is to become the Hokage of the Shadows. Basically, I want to become Sakura's personal assistant when she becomes Hokage. I want to protect her, and I will protect Tenten too. I will protect everybody I hold dear. And I will do it with the power of youth. As my guy starts crying, saying, you have taught you well, Naruto. I've taught you well. Then Naruto says, it's okay, master. You don't have to cry. As my guy says, I'm sorry, I can't hold it in. As then my guy says, well, we won't start missions today. We will start missions tomorrow. And tomorrow we will do a lot of D-rank missions. But it'll eventually get better once we complete more. Maybe if we do good enough, we can get a C rank, a B rank, an A rank, an S rank. Maybe one of those sounds so splendid. As Naruto says, yeah, it does. I think I want to learn a different style of taijutsu, so I have 2 in my arsenal. As my guy says, what do you mean? As Naruto says, well, you taught me about how to be super fast with hard crushing blows that'll destroy somebody. But I want a taijutsu as like the Hyuga style, like soft but effective and pretty swift. That won't create a ruckus when I need to be quiet and stealthy, blocking chakra points. As he says, well, I have the perfect person for you. And then he sets up a training day with Hiyashi and Naruto. As Naruto says, I don't have the Byakugan, but I'm pretty sure I could copy with my Sharingan. As Hiyashi says, yes. As the next day passes, Naruto has mastered the Hyuga style of fighting. As he says, I will still use Might Guys for the most part until I have to be stealthy. As Might Guy says, well, before we do D-rank missions, you must have a test. And Naruto says, a test? What about? He says, you 3 will have to get these 2 belts from me. As then Naruto's like, there's 3 of us, so why is there 2 belts? As then he says, well, that's the problem, Naruto. You have to get these bells from me, and if you get these bells from me, the person that doesn't have a bell at the end will go back to the academy forever. As Naruto thinks in his head, saying, you think you could fool me, Guy-sensei? I'm not stupid. As then Guy says, start. As Naruto grabs Tenten and Sakura shoulders, he teleports them to a tree where Guy cannot sense them. As then Naruto says, guys, it's a trick. It's for teamwork. As I say, no, it's not, Naruto. Stop thinking everything is a trick. As Naruto says, Tenten, use your head. He says that in a kind of attitude-ish tone. Tensei says, "What do you mean, Naruto? Explain it then, doofus." As Naruto says, "Since when have you ever known a Genin team to only have 2 Genin and 1 Jonin?" As Tenten thinks, saying, "Never." "Exactly, Tenten. So what do you think that means?" "That we have to work together." As he says, And what did I just say we had to do? Work together. So, who was right and who was wrong? Enough with pestering me, Naruto. You were right and I was wrong, okay? Now let's create a plan. As they create a plan, Naruto walks towards Might Guy saying, "Well, Guy, it's been a long time since we've done this, hasn't it?" As then Naruto activates his 3 Tamoi. As Sakura walks from the other angle towards Guy, as Tensei comes from the other. As then they rush Might Guy. Sakura leading up with some shurikens that Might Guy just kicks away. And then Tenten pulls out a freaking scroll about the size of a mountain as she puts the little dot of blood on it. As then it summons a freaking buttload of shuriken swords and freaking ninja spikes just thrown at Might Guy. As Might Guy says, "Leave Hurricane!" As he just kicks all of them away. As Naruto says, "Don't forget about me, Guy." As then Naruto and Guy enter a taijutsu battle. Naruto is faster than Guy at this point, so Naruto is landing more blows that are more effective to Might Guy. As then Naruto says, "Uchiha style fist barrage." And then within 1 second, Naruto has done a quick flash of 20 punches to Might Guy's ribs that Might Guy couldn't see with the speed of his eye. Naruto did it so fast. And then Naruto says, "Uchiha kick barrage." And then he unleashes 20 kicks that all occurred in 1 second. As then he kicks Guy up into the air as Sakura is just in the sky coming down super fast saying, "Chanaro!" As then she nails Guy in the face. As Guy goes down to the floor and gets hit hard. As Guy says, "Well, yeah, I think you guys won that. I couldn't use my inner gates, but you guys pass." As Naruto says, "Good work, team," as he high fives the both of them. As then it is time for them to start doing missions. They complete about 203 D-rank missions in 1 day. As then Naruto is getting sick and tired of doing these pathetic D-rank missions. As they report back from their latest D-rank mission, Naruto walks into the Hokage's office saying, "You old man!" As Haruka's sitting next to him saying, "Naruto, watch your mouth!" As he says, "Shut up, peasant." As Haruka says, "Peasant? Who are you calling a peasant, Naruto?" As then Naruto says, "Old man, I'm tired of these D-rank missions. If you don't give me some action, I'm gonna just go nuts." And then he says, "Some action, you say? It seems like you've been busy all day, Naruto. What do you mean by action?" "I want to nail somebody in their face. I want to beat somebody up. I want a A-rank level assassin mission. I want to kill somebody right now." As then he says, how about a C-rank mission? A protection mission? He says, "Yes, at least I get to get out of this dumb village." As then it's time, as Naruto says, "Alright, who are we protecting?" As he says, "Tazuna, come in." As Naruto face palms, he says, my bad, y'all. He face palms saying, "Did you just call in that old drunk man that was sitting outside of your office probably for 3 days because he smells so bad to the point where nobody wanted to take him?" "Yes, Naruto. You guys will escort this man back to the land of waves." As Naruto says, "Yes, Lord Third." As then the man walks in saying, "You are supposed to be ninja," as he's looking at Sakura and Tenten and Might Guy. He says, "First of all, your sensei looks goofy. And you two, Konoichis, you guys aren't even probably Konoichis. You guys are Nichikonis, the opposite of a Kunoichi, however you say that backwards." And then you, as he looks at Naruto, saying, "Now you're a ninja. I can trust you." As Naruto smiles, saying, "See, I like your style already." As then Sakura's like, "Hey, Naruto, are you just going to ignore the fact that he called me weak?" As Naruto says, "Relax, Sakura. Just relax." As then Naruto says, let's go pack and start our journey to the hidden waves. As then Kakashi says, we'll all go with each other to pack our things. We'll not stay at each other's houses, but you'll see. As Kakashi goes to his house to pack, everybody waits outside. And then Tenten goes to his house to pack. Everybody waits outside. And then when Naruto and Sakura, Sakura goes in her house to pack, Naruto goes inside with her as they're saying, wait, you two. As then they look back saying, yeah. And then he says, why is Naruto going into your house, Sakura? As Naruto says, that's where my things are. As Kakashi says, why are your things there? Naruto realizing what he just said, no, it's not even like that. As Guy does an eye smile saying, so you've been unleashing the power of youth. Naruto says, my guy, you get on my nerves sometimes. And no, it's nothing like that. She's just my best friend. As they walk in saying, that was close, Sakura. As she says, yeah, I know, Naruto. You can't be saying things like that. As Sakura in this series is wearing black ninja pants with a black t-shirt and a scarf and some wristbands, and she carries her weapons. She uses two kunai. She uses a kunai in each hand. She's pretty strong in this. Anyways, they pack up their little book bags and it's time to go. They arrive to the gate as they walk out. I'd say about a quarter mile out the gate, only Guy's just so fueled by the power of youth that he doesn't even notice this. And all of them also just walking as Naruto sees a puddle in the ground saying, you guys are just pathetic. It hasn't rained in like a month. He doesn't say that a lot, he says it in his head. As they got like 2 yards away from the puddle, the Chunin brothers hop out of the water up in the sky. As they all look back in fear, Naruto pulls out his sword saying, flying raging slash! As then he teleports, slashing both of them at the same time, as he's now in the air behind them. As the Chunin brothers fall dead, as Naruto lands on the floor with his Sharingan activated. As now he deactivated his Sharingan, looking at them saying, Tazuno, is there something that you need to tell us? As Tazuno's like, this boy just took them out in an instant. I'm telling him everything. As he says, well, my land is too poor to afford a B rank. So I had to do a C rank. As Naruto says, my guy, we will still help this man. He may have lied, but those who abandoned their comrades are scum. But those who abandon their comrades when they need them the most are even worse than scum. Yeah, see what I just did there? Yeah, sure. Anyways, yeah. So, now they're finishing the mission as they're walking. But Naruto senses a dark demon chakra just lurking. And then they're corrupted in this thick mist. As then Naruto says, everybody duck now. As everybody ducks on the floor, as the executioner blade comes spinning at Naruto. Naruto putting out one hand, catching the executioner's blade on the handle, perfect timing, says, I believe this belongs to you. As then he throws it back 20 times faster as it slices down 20 trees in its way. It cuts Zabuza's cheek as it lands in the tree right behind him. As Zabuza is now fueled up saying, boy, you've just acted on my demon senses. As Naruto's like, your demon senses? I don't think anything that you just said makes sense. As then Zabuza comes down saying, well, I'm here to kill that bridge builder, so just hand him over, would you? As Naruto says, well, that's a no can do, buddy. I kind of have to let him build this bridge, and I can't have nobody interfering with that. As Naruto pulls out Izuna's blade, saying, so what, you want to have a sword battle? Is that what we're going to do here? As then, Zabuza says, I guess so, as he rushes Naruto. As then they engage in a sword battle. As Guy's just sitting back like, Naruto could kill Zabuza at any moment, but he wants a battle. And Guy can just destroy Zabuza if he wanted to, just using straight up taijutsu. He don't even got to open up the gate. That sword is nothing to freaking guy, bro. Naruto's just toying with him. He's just having a nice little sword battle with them because Naruto's trying to relieve some steam. They're going back and forth with the swords as then Naruto throws. As when Zabuza wasn't looking, Naruto placed the Flying Thunder God seal on his back. And Zabuza didn't even feel it. And then Naruto jumps back like 30 yards back. So there's a pretty good size between them. It's like three car spaces between them. As then Naruto says, "I've already won this battle. You're pretty lame." As then Zabuza says, "Ah, boy, you cannot beat me." As Naruto says, "Oh yeah? Flying Thunder God level 7. As Zabuza says, level 7, Flying Thunder God, what? As then Naruto teleports right behind Zabuza with the lightning blade, piercing him right through the chest, saying, "Flying Thunder God level 7 complete." Pulling his arm out of Zabuza's blood gushes on the floor. As Zabuza falls over as a hit and miss, Anbu tries to save him. Naruto says, "I know that you're just faking it to try to save him." As Haku says, "Dang it, he found out crystal ice mirrors." As before she even gets the chance, Naruto is in her face with the lightning blade, piercing her right through the chest, saying, "Stupid, you thought I was going to let you get the chance." I'm just playing. He says, "You are an idiot to interfere with my mission." As he pulls the lightning blade out of her chest. Guy's not fazed by this because he's like, the way of the shinobi is the way of the shinobi. It happens. So now, it is time for them to keep going. As Tazuna feels super safe now that Naruto's with him. As Sakura just sees how cold-blooded Naruto is, it just makes her like him even more, I guess. As then... as then Naruto and them arrive in the village hidden in the waves. When they go to Tazuna's daughter's house, and his house, they're greeted by Inari and Tazuna's daughter saying, "Hello, father. You've made it home safely. Hello, Leaf Shinobi." As My Guy, Tenten, and Sakura enter. As Naruto enters last. Then, and then, I forgot her name, whatever her name is, the bridge builder's daughter says, "So, you made it here safely, father. Did you run into any ninja?" As he says, "Yes, we ran into some A-rank Jonin." She says, "A-rank Jonin?" As then they look at the Jonin captain of Team 9 saying, "You must be a powerful Jonin indeed." As Tazuna says, "No, not him. Him." Pointing at Naruto that's just sitting there fiddling with his sword. As he looks at her, he says, "Oh, hi." "A Genin?" And as she says, "Are you a Genin?" As Naruto says, "Yes, I am. Just graduated last week." As she says, "And you took out A-rank Jonin?" Yeah, I guess so. I'm a Genin, but my power is way beyond Genin. But I'll just go with the flow, if you know what I mean." As she says, "Yes, I know what you mean." As then, Naruto says, "Well, I'm kind of tired. Tazuna, tomorrow we will start on your bridge. I will create 300 shadow clones to help you build the bridge and get it done in even less time than usual." As Tazuna says, "Thanks, boy." As Naruto goes up to go to sleep. As Sakura says, "I'm pretty tired too. I think I'm gonna go up and go to sleep too." As My Guy says, "Sakura?" As Sakura turns around saying, "Yes, sensei?" As My Guy says, "Where exactly are you going to sleep?" As Sakura says, "In Naruto's room?" And My Guy says, "Why are you going to sleep in Naruto's room instead of yours?" As she says, "Because I gotta go. Bye." And then she runs up to Naruto's room, closing the door behind her. As Naruto is halfway asleep, he wakes up and sees Sakura just laid down next to him saying, Oh, hey Sakura. Sakura says, hey Naruto. I'm gonna say that Hinata and Sakura have switched body builds in this. So Sakura has Hinata's body, and Hinata has Sakura's body. Poor Hinata. Freaking poor Hinata, bro. I'm about to cry for Hinata. Anyways, so yeah, Sakura's all pressed up against Naruto as Naruto grabs her and pulls her close. Sakura liking this type of stuff because she's a freaking weirdo. They both end up falling asleep. Waking up the next day, earlier than anybody, Naruto gets up saying, that was a rough night of sleep. I felt as stiff as a board. She wouldn't let me move. Well, I think it's time to go help this bridge builder. As he goes to wake up Tazuna saying, hey, let's go. We can finish it today right now. As Tazuna said, but I just started the bridge. As he says, yeah, well, I'm going to create 300 shadow clones that can help us get it done today. So come on. As they go to the bridge, and they've been working for about 4 hours now, the bridge is almost complete. All that's needed is one more part. As they're about to put it on, all of a sudden, this ship drops off about 400 men. As this is Gato and his men. As Gato says, so, you were the one who took out our A-rank level Jonin, huh? Pointing at Naruto, as Naruto says. As Naruto disbands his shadow clone, saying, and if I did, what of it? As then Gato says, well, it seems I didn't really care about them, but they were good money. So for that, you must die. As Naruto says, are you sure about that? As then he activates his 3-time Sharingan. As Gato is shook, he's like, wait, kid, wait. You can work for me. I will pay you good money. As Naruto says, it's too late for that. As he does that Madara walk, that like during the Great Ninja War when Madara started walking towards them, as Madara just started getting faster and faster and faster. As Naruto's running, he pulls out his sword. As then he says, what thing he says? 500 Thunder Slash. As all of a sudden you see Naruto just, in an instant, to the other side of all the 500 men. As the 500 men fall to the floor. Each of them dead. The only one that's left is Gato, trying to jump into a boat to get away. As he gets off the boat saying, you'll never get me. As Naruto cuts the line as a big wave is coming. Gato drowns and dies. They finish the bridge as Tazuna names it the Great Naruto Bridge. Blah, 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 They arrive back to the village hidden in the leaves. And when he arrives back to the village hidden in the leaves, my guy tells his students about the shooting exams. As they say, they all want to take part in the shooting exams. As this time, it seems as if Orochimaru has a different target other than Sasuke. He actually has 2 targets. Naruto and Sasuke. That's what I'll be leaving off this video, guys. If you guys liked it, like, comment, and subscribe for more great quality content. And that's all I gotta say. I'm out.